What's up guys, it's Mark from Totally SilencedTech. It's time for Setup Refresh episode 3. Today I'm going to be building my main rig. I was holding this episode off waiting for some custom 1080 Ti's to get released, but as you probably know they're taking ages to come out. Hopefully I will have 2 though by the final setup tour, and if you're interested in any of the parts I've used in this build you can find Amazon links in the description as well as the PC's total cost. With that said, let's jump into the parts I used and why I chose them. First up, the main kahunas of this build is the graphics cards. They are 2 ASUS Strix GTX 1080s. After giving up on SLI a long time ago, I decided clearly that I would give it another shot. It's still problematic, although some games work pretty well. Strangely, it seems Ubisoft games now scale very well with SLI, and they say miracles never happen. I have these cards overclocked to 2050 MHz under boost, and the RGB lighting is synced up to my motherboard, keyboard and mouse. My GPU temperatures are fairly good, although they have increased slightly since swapping out my old case, the Corsair 780T, to the Phanteks Evolv. In games under full load I generally see the top card at around 78 and the bottom one at around 71 degrees Celsius. This is mainly due to having the rad mounted at the front and because the PSU shroud in the Phanteks Evolv doesn't seem to allow the second card to breathe very well. The SLI bridge I've used is the ASUS high bandwidth SLI bridge, although I'm hoping to pick up their new premium version that's just been announced. Unfortunately, that was another reason why this video has been delayed. The CPU cooler that I've chose for this build is of course the H100i version 2 from Corsair. It keeps my 5930K at just under 80 degrees when stress testing with IDA 64, and temps in most games are around 45 to 50 degrees Celsius. Onto the memory, you've guessed it, and I know I'm absolutely mad, is 64GB of Corsair Dominator Platinum Chrome Special Edition. What can I say about this RAM? It's just absolutely stunning. The things I like about it more than anything else is the chrome, as it reflects any lighting in and around the case. The power supply I've used carried over from my last build, and it's the AX1200i from Corsair. Completely overkill. This was originally for a video I made with MSI and 4 GTX 980s. That's the only reason I got it. You could get away with a PSU a lot lower wattage than this for any Pascal build, especially since Nvidia has dropped support for anything above 2-way SLI. The AX1200i has never missed a beat since I've got it. I've not heard a single whisper from it regarding the fan or coil whine of any sort. For cooling, I picked up 3 SP120 RGB fans at the top, another one for the rear, and 3 HD120 RGB fans at the front. My build is just black and white, so I can change the fans to any colour I like and they won't clash with any of the other parts. They have various effects and presets that can save even when I switch my computer off. I absolutely love these fans. The blades also have their own unique effect that looks absolutely fantastic in my opinion. The custom cables in this build are actually extension cables, and I have a guy that makes them for me and he does a fantastic job, on par if not better than anything you could buy from Cable Mods. Onto the case now. It's the infamous Phanteks Evolv Glass Edition. What a high quality case it is. Everything from the brushed metal finish to the slightly smoked tempered glass side panels, it just screams high quality. The front also looks so different with its single piece of metal, and I love how the HD120 RGB fans push light out from the sides and it creates a real nice effect. Building inside this case was an absolute pleasure. The case tries to cater for every type of PC build, from standard to full custom loops. The Phanteks Evolv and the Corsair 570X are my favourite cases out right now. I've wanted the Phanteks Evolv Glass Edition for a long time and it didn't disappoint me in any area. It looks so aggressive while remaining subtle. I love how the front and power button also has an RGB effect, and it even has its own connector for RGB strips inside the case, which is a real nice touch. The PSU shroud goes all the way to the front, that gives the case a real clean look. Cable management is also well catered for, and I was able to hide every single cable no problem at all. Around the back, cable management is pretty tight, especially if you're using extension cables like me, but the included straps really helped me tie it all down. Checking out the lighting effects inside this case, currently I have installed NZXT Hue Plus. You'll either love it or hate it. Personally, I'm not a massive fan of the whole RGB effect with all the colours going back and forth. I generally always switch it off when I'm gaming, for example. Normally I just have it on a simple white LED, although I can go full blown mad, especially in my videos. It's great to have so much lighting customization inside this case, and here's a few of my favourite effects, including the Aura Sync and the RGB fans from Corsair. So that's all of the parts I've chose for this monster editing and gaming PC going into my new gaming setup. I hope you've enjoyed the run through. After this, the next episode is going to be me mounting my 4 monitors to my wall. I hope you stay tuned for that, guys. It's going to be absolutely epic. If you watched the last episode of Setup Refresh, you'll know that I was talking about a giveaway that I was going to be doing in this episode. Well, I'm going to start that giveaway right now. I'm going to be giving away the awesome Marnix Nanos QG gaming mouse. It's seriously expensive, retailing over 120 UK pounds and 140 US dollars. It has a fantastic shape, plus it monitors your heart rate and knows if you start sweating. All you have to do to enter, write down in the comments section why you'd like to win this mouse, and I'll announce the winner in the next episode. Hopefully this mouse will help someone improve their own gaming setup. Man, I cannot wait till this setup is completely finished. It's taken a little bit longer than I first thought, I can tell you that. I've been Mark from SilencedTech. Goodbye. See you guys.